There's a quote from Dr. Joe Dispenza that says, "We don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are." And that is such a huge thing to understand. You know, sometimes we can say life is happening for us or life is happening to us. And that's why I love that word why. And that's why I'm so big on it, because I needed that in my life. I've needed to understand my why. But that word why is used in so many different connotations depending on how you see life. You're either looking at life from a victim's mentality or you're looking at life through a victor's mentality. And so a lot of times we can say, you know what, I'm guilty. How many times have I said, you know, why is this happening to me? Why did this happen? Why is this happening? And that is the victim's mentality, like the world is against me. And that's why I had to learn to find my why. And sometimes I've had to take the things that are happening to, why not me? Why not? What can I gain from going through what I'm going through? See, because you will only grow through what you go through. And so when things are happening, then how you look at it is everything. You know, sometimes it's just not the reality, because we're looking at it through tainted lenses because of hurts and pains and past triggers and things that set us off. And then we look at it like, you know, woe is me. You know, all this stuff happens to me. But why not you? You know, maybe it's sent as a lesson to help you grow. But that's the very reason why you don't go to the gym. That's why you can't stick with a diet. That's why you don't finish reading a book. You start school and you quit. Because you get so caught up in this victim's mentality that you look at every obstacle as a stopping point, not as an opportunity to grow, to work through it, to fight through it. And that's something that you have to add the balance in your life. Balance is the key to life. So you have to create this balance. Everything isn't, oh, everything's happening to me, coming against me, and everything ain't, oh, happy-go-lucky. There's a reality there. There's a balance. But if you lived your life wounded and you take everything so personal that you're blinded by the opportunity that's before you, you quit. And that is no way to live. And that's why I'm like, what is your why? What are you passionate about? What drives you? What is your why? Everyone who's successful in this world is why. Thomas Edison, man, he did not do well in school. His teachers literally labeled him stupid. Thomas Edison. And it also took him 1,000 times to develop the light bulb. But thank God he didn't quit. Thank God he had a why. And his why was, there is something to this coil hooked up to this thing that creates this glow. And he didn't stop until he was able to produce the light bulb. That changed the course of history. What is the one thing that is inside of you that the world needs? You're not here by mistake. So quit thinking that everything's coming at you is trying to beat you down. Maybe it's trying to build you up and strengthen your resolve. The weights in the gym don't move themselves. The books in the library don't read themselves. So you have to understand, you have to apply pressure to your life to get the gains. Yes, is it expensive trying to eat, let's say, organic, eat healthy? It is expensive, but there's tricks and hacks to get around that. You know, there's ways of eating that can make you healthier, but you have to do it. See, man, there's nothing fair in life. So why do you think everything is supposed to go your way the first time? Wouldn't it be amazing to have a conversation with Thomas Edison? Wouldn't it be amazing if there was social media back then? And he'd get on and he would post stuff on YouTube. Failed again. Well, tried this and it blew up. Tried this and I broke that. but he didn't quit. How many would you have kept following him through every failure until he got it? How many of you would have invested in this kid that was a failure in school? How many would have invested in him to help him? That's what you got to look at. How many opportunities have you missed investing in something that everybody around you is like, dumb, dumb, dumb? Bitcoin, for example. Man, had you jumped on that years ago, it'd be a different story than it is now. But everybody's like, no, that's dumb. That ain't going to do no. Who's doing that? Oh, man, the things that have happened. And it's such an amazing opportunity to invest in something. Maybe yourself. Maybe you changing your diet is investing in yourself. Reading the latest book that grabs you. Maybe listening to videos on YouTube constantly. Pulling up the people that mean everything to you. Tony Robbins, a mentor of mine. Tim Story. E.T. These people, man, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden, Les Brown, man, love Les Brown. But I've listened to these people time after time, the same message. David Goggins, Jocko Willink. These people changed my life because I was a failure, because I quit all the time. I gave up on myself. And I don't want you to do that. So go into this new year, man, being empowered by educating yourself. Invest in you and see how your life will change. I just encourage you, stay strong.